Okay, just to start things off, obviously a very comprehensive victory in the weekend, and you must be delighted to be through to the next round of the FA Cup.
Yeah, it was a good performance. As you say, delighted to get through and be in the draw. First time for 7 years as a club that we've got to the third round, and that's a good achievement. And looking forward to the draw and progressing in that competition.
You spoke before about how a good cup campaign can complement your league objectives. There's pretty much no doubt that this one's given the lads a bit more momentum going into this week.
Well, you always want to play against the best players and in the biggest stadiums and the best stadiums. So the FA Cup provides that opportunity for us, certainly for this season anyway. So, for those reasons, we as manager, coaches and players really do want to progress and do as well as we possibly can, and try to play some sides out of our league and as ever, and get a Prem side. That's and go as far as we can. Similarly though, we're back to the league this week, and that's the most important thing.
A lot of good performances on Saturday. We'll just touch on one of them. Hector Kyprianou, 2 brilliant assists and really a real game changer on the day.
Yeah, and he's showed a lot of promise so far this season. I do think he has the basics. His decision making. When to play one touch, when to hold on to the ball, when to run with it. That's something he will only get by playing and obviously information and coaching from ourselves, the right information, the right encouragement, and for him the right decision at the right time will only come through him getting more experience, and then, as you say, he can then add on top of a good work rate and a good competitive streak, the right ball at the right time for us to progress up the pitch, and instead of turnovers going back the other way and us having to recover, Saturday showed that then we can score goals.
In terms of the defensive performance, obviously Adam Thompson played 2 games in that week and 2 clean sheets in normal time. Does that give you a bit of a decision to make in terms of him coming into the back three?
Yeah, they're nice decisions though. I do think for our back three, if you put Dan Happe come on as well as a substitute for OG who got an injury, and we're well covered in that area, which is good. And the big thing for me, it helps us to continue with a back three system, which is something that I do want to do. I don't want to have to change it through a lack of personnel.
In terms of Swindon tomorrow night, obviously a team that have been doing very well, 4th in the division at the moment, and we're expecting a good game.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by what the managers achieved there, and it was a tough one coming down out of League One last year, where you do see sides come down, and if they can stay sometimes quite strong like Northampton to have with the same group of players, that can be a good recipe for getting back up. But that didn't happen to Swindon. They lost a lot of players through no fault of anybody. So they've rebuilt well. They've rebuilt quickly. They've recruited well, and I've been very impressed with what the manager's done. They're a good side and up there on merit in terms of their performances and their results. So it will be a good game. Both sides will be having aspirations and aims to be towards the top end of the season, of the league this season, and so it does lend itself towards, I'm sure, a cracking game on Tuesday night.
In terms of team news for tomorrow night, obviously we saw Craig Clay withdraw on Saturday with a reoccurrence of that ankle injury. What can you tell him about us?
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. He's trained this morning. He'll be all right. We've had knocks with Clay, with OG recently, but I'm expecting them both to be fit and okay.
Brilliant. Cheers, Kenny.
Thanks. Cheers.